there folks, welcome back to Is That Right Gaming. My name is Rob. Today we're taking a look at what's in the box, Jamaica. This game comes to us by way of the publisher Space Cowboys. It is a 2 to 6 player racing game where you're fighting as pirates around the island of Jamaica. Violence in it is a bit cartoony, so I think most parents would be okay with the 8+ guidance on it. 30 to 60 minute game. Designers on here are Bruno Cathala, Malcolm Broth, and Sebastian Pachon. Hopefully I said that right. But let's head down to the table and let's see what's in the box, Jamaica. Hey there folks, here we are back at the table to take a look at Jamaica and see what's in the box. So it says bonus first print exclusive figure. Looks like a ghost ship there. Interested to see what that is. So, Jamaica, a family game with simple rules, tactics, and boarding will be your weapon to win the race. So, pirates hoist the sails and keep ready to fire your cannons for the Jamaica Jubilee. Choose your morning and evening actions, fill your holds with food, gunpowder, and treasure. Attack your rivals and sail around the island to be the richest by the end of the race. And then it says Henry Morgan, Governor. So we got 2 to 6 players, 8+, 30 to 60 minutes. Go ahead and cut this open. And we'll see what's in the box. I do like the cartoony artwork in this game. Alright. It's like a map style paper. Looks like a treasure map kind of thing. It appears to be tabbed. I like that. That's fun. So you got... Looking at it here, game components, setup, game round actions, combat, shortage, treasure, end of game, specifications, and 2-player game. So you can see that is the rough setup, the components, full setup there. How a round looks, walks you through some examples, how combat looks, end of game, different specifications, and how a 2-player game would work. And on the back, they have biographies for each character, so you have Anne Bonny, Mary Read, Jack Rackham, Olivier Levasseur, Samuel Bellamy, Edward Drummond. So that's pretty cool there. And here is our game board, which we race around Jamaica. So you can see this is your start area, and you move around the board using both day and night actions on your cards. And then once somebody gets back to Port Royal, then you have these spaces back here that will give some points, and then you get negative points if you're back here. So a very interesting system. Got a treasure chest looking space on the back. That's pretty cool. So we have our ship holds here, so there's going to be 6 of these. Looks like they're 2-sided. So you have 5 spaces for things that you can carry in your ship hold. Treasure, and gold, and food, and cannon shells, basically. So here are your doubloons. Gold that you're trying to get and hold on to throughout the course of the game. Not a Ziploc baggie. That's interesting. Looks like they want you just to put them in the different spaces on the board. So here is your food. Look at that. Food there. Just dump it into a space there. Put doubloons in the middle, because it seems like, you know, that would be most important. And then we have cannons. And we have some cannons here. So you can fire back at your opponents, or if you're feeling really courageous, you can attack them to start. So here are the different ship pieces. They are each here, different colors, and then our interestingly colored ghost ship, slightly translucent. And here we have just like a Jamaica token. That's interesting. And then we have all our little decks here. So we have Mary Read, Jack Rackham, Olivier Levasseur, Edward Drummond, and Bonnie, and Samuel Bellamy. So, just take a look at a couple of these. So I know when you play this game, you're going to be rolling dice. You got an attack die here, and then you have just regular die that gets rolled. So when these gets rolled, the player that rolled them is going to put them in different spots, a day and a night side, and then you're going to play a card, and then on the day side you're going to get this, and on the night side you're going to get what's on the other side. And what that does is, so maybe you want to move more than you want, say, food. So if you pick this one and this was on, let's say the 4 was on the night side and the 2 was on the day side, then you'd have 4 movements during the night, so to speak, and you'd get 2 food that you could put in your cargo hold. And the same thing is true of cannons. There's different movement things. There's even cards that cause you to move backwards, and you could want to move around one part of an island and then move back, so that you can get to the different locations quicker, rather than going all the way around one of the little islands. Here is the first player token, if I'm not mistaken. We have some treasure tokens here that will get spread around the board. And when you pick these up, you basically just return them to the game box so you can get these treasure cards here. So these will be all shuffled up. And then you have some negative ones. And then you have a lot of positive. And then you can use cards to do additional damage. Gain an extra hold space, that's kind of nice, and extra damage. So there's a lot of different things that make this game kind of exciting and interesting. When you fight, you roll this die, highest number with the modifiers wins, and you use these cannons that you've acquired across the game to add to whatever you roll on this die. So that is Jamaica. You're going to race around the island and see who gets the most treasure and points basically at the end of the game, and then you win. So you got some cartoony violence in this game, not too bad. There is take that elements, obviously you're fighting each other. Definitely something to think about if you want to pick up Jamaica. But I really thought it was cool the one time we tried it as a group. So be sure to check it out at your friendly local game store. This has been Rob with Is That Right Gaming? What's in the Box Jamaica? Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great rest of your day.